Some more of the structure. I mean, I'm not sure how much of this was built higher, or this is just the remains of it. It's part of the gate. And there must have been some type of a tower here. Usually this circle means something was built, and there may have been like a lookout tower, which would have kept an eye out for invaders or pirates, Ottomans, later known as the Turks. And if they saw someone coming, they would light a fire on top of the tower, and then they would signal people all along the way via other towers. There's a high spot right after the wall, some more walls here. Pan around. I'm still a little out of breath, but not too bad. Here's a little view again. You can see a village way up on top of the hill over there. Not quite sure what it is, but I'm probably going to be heading there in a day or two. Pan over, go up this little road here, see where it heads to. You can see off in the distance there some walls to the right, some other structures, so that may have been maybe a more imposing structure at one time. You can see terracing walls all the way down, and beautiful view of the coast and ocean. It's like a ghost town here. Okay, I get it now. Off in the distance is the Hora, the ancient old town. Beautiful sugar cubed white houses. And I will be going there in the next day or two. It's supposed to be one of the most loveliest of the horrors in the Aegean. We'll try to get a close-up some more here. Some old windmills. Looks pretty neat. Alright, we're a little closer to the old site. You can see some type of walls there to hold back the earth. Maybe some foundation walls for structures, some more walls. Up a little bit ahead there, a little more impressive retaining walls or foundation. May have been the old gymnasium. Just swing over here. Some more old structures, whether they're from that period or not, I don't know. But, pan over. Quite the view. Quite the view. Clouds are out right now, which blocks the sun, so it's not as hot. There's a gate again. It doesn't look too formidable. We'll see what we can do. Yep, not very formidable. A little latch, and there you go. I'm not sure what these are on each side of the path. Maybe something from ancient times. Getting a little better views here. Foundations, old structures. When they say ancient ruins, that's pretty much what you're getting here. Foundations, walls, but very high elevation, which gives you a view all around to see if anybody's coming that you don't want to be here. Go over and take a look at town, and let's pan over to the horror again. Really much more impressive when it's glistening white. We'll try to get a close-up here. And that's high up there. Sun is blurring on my screen, so I'm not quite sure what we're getting. Looks pretty impressive way up there. Windmills. Let's back it off. So you see the telephoto lens on this is pretty good and tells you how far off we are, but supposedly it's 5 kilometers from Porto Catapola, where I'm staying, and it's about 3 miles walk, but I think I'll be using the rental car to get there. All right, a little closer of this really impressive wall here, or a base for some type of structure possibly. You can see the stonework, quite impressive. And you're talking 2,000, 3,000 years ago, and people were moving these things with who knows what. Probably some type of pulleys. And they would have to carve and chisel the stone to make it fit and work. You can see some of the stones have fallen off here over the centuries. Let's pan around with the view again. Yes, it's like a room with a view. You can see terracing off in the distance for agricultural purposes. Down in the valley, probably olives, oranges, other citruses, figs, pomegranates. Still green here, pretty good. Some more wall work. Up at the peak, I could see a little sign up there. I'm not sure what it means. What this structure is, who knows? Maybe it's an old goat herder's shed. Used the stones from the castle. Some more old foundation walls. Either a gate or a doorway to something. Again, there's very little signage here. But these stones are sort of been carved into steps going up higher. I break a leg here, it's all over, because there's absolutely no one here but me and a few birds. But, you know, hey, if you're gonna die, what better place to die? Let's walk over to the edge here. You can just see stones lying everywhere. Almost impossible to figure out what's what. And obviously, this is not too old. Corrugated metal roof. Let's climb up here. Look at these. Looks like some type of maybe some remains of a temple. And there's a statue, part of a statue, the bottom of it. Just here, in the middle of nowhere. Don't know what it is. You can see the steps. Probably more of the structure. Quite amazing, this stuff lying around here. And nobody can figure out exactly what goes to what, because over the centuries you have one invader after another trashing everything. Because, you know, it's not them, it's not what they like, it's not their religion, and that stuff is still happening today, so I guess humans don't learn anything. Alright, there's a sign over there. I'm gonna hop over this fence that's sort of like falling over anyways, to see if I can get to the path without killing myself. Hold on. Alright, still walking along the path here. There's another sign. Great views. Beautiful Aegean Sea off in the distance. You can see, you know, you fall here, I may not find you again for a while. But we'll just keep walking. We're still walking here, following an old footpath. A little stone structure, maybe. I can't really see with the screen being there we go. Yeah, may have been another tower. Perfect view of anybody sailing in here to do trouble. There you go. We'll keep walking. Some more retaining walls, foundations. There's a high point up there, so there's got to be something up there. There's a sailboat, if you can see it. Not a bad life. Over on that little outcropping, you could make out couple churches, it looks like. So if we can zoom in a bit. That's they. Another great view. Beautiful blue water with some green tossed in. Over a little bit. Nice breeze cooling me off. There's a white church. They're all over the place, and every one of these Greek islands, hundreds if not thousands of them everywhere. Each family would have their own church, not to go to every Sunday, but for marriages, births, deaths, feast day, celebrations. There are some goats. What they're doing up here is beyond me. Just standing there, enjoying the view, eating whatever. There you are. You goat. A little shaky when I get this real close, so I'm going to end it here. Alright, still going up higher. I'm not sure if I turned off the camera before this, but I've been filming my feet walking. Some fantastic rock formations. Where this will lead me, I don't know, but it keeps going up. Look at this jumble of rocks. And the goats are hopscotching all over the stuff. A little tiny wall here. And there's a goat. Off, there's some more goats just hanging out. Hey goats, how you doing? Meh. You can hear the bells. Obviously not too afraid. There goes one moving along. You know, whether these are somebody's goats or they're just wild. There's a goat over there. Sorry to wake you up. I know. What are you gonna do? Jump? Do it. There you go. Alright goats, I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. There are goats everywhere. Unbelievable. What the heck are they doing up here? Just hanging out. Yeah. Not too afraid, I guess, which is good, because otherwise they'd be butting me over the cliff here. Just keep going. Alright. Okay, you're alright. You're alright. Back here. Some more goats. You guys got it made up here. What a life. More goats. Large flock of goats. They're all over the place. They're a long way off from anybody's farm, but maybe they just leave them up here for a few months to do whatever they're doing, feeding, hanging out, mating, giving birth. You know, a lot more classier than the dumb sheep. Alright, we're approaching the summit, it looks like. Some type of wall. Not sure what, if anything, will be up here. Very loose stone that I'm walking on, but not too bad. There's the wall. A little opening there. We're gonna go around. Another sign. What could that be? Stepping some stones here. Let's looking down back at the site where I entered. So I'm not quite sure what's up here, but we'll go up. Come over 5,000 miles and walking several miles up here in the heat and sun and stopping now. Made it. Top of the world, Ma. Some type of a structure here. Maybe some type of a tower. Something there. Just a 360-degree view. All around. Quite impressive. Doesn't look like a huge site, but nevertheless, was something here that was substantial. It's the horror again, a little closer view. Another one that's way up there, but this is still being occupied after maybe 1,000 years or so. We'll hold off for now, see what happens on the way down. Well, there's the view of Porto Catapola, the other side of the bay. I'm staying on this side of it. The other side seems to be a little more closed up, whereas the side I'm staying on is much more open. Number of tavernas, markets, shops, a little more upscale with some nice choices of dining, shopping, but still Greek, and it's been very quiet so far. All right, I think I'm going to end this on my way down. Thankfully, it's all downhill. I've got plenty of water. But, it's still a little steep and rugged coming down the stone. Whoops, there goes my water. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. The owner of the studio where I was staying said this area was closed. It was gated off. Well, not much of a gate, and there's no signs telling you to keep out. Can be dangerous if you're not careful, but you just take your time. There's some sort of a semblance of paths here or there. Just sort of follow them. Going back down. One last look around up to the top. These old walls, whether they were part of the original settlement or built in the centuries later for terracing and walking and paths, I don't know. But you can see the old walls there. May have been part of a structure. Just getting a different perspective here. Some old cattle fencing, sort of to keep people from falling over or just staying out, but not working very well. Okay, here's some more foundations. We'll just keep going here. The fence is pretty rugged. I don't think I can get through it, so hopefully there's an opening. Here we go. Some Greek plant here I've seen on other islands. Here's the gate to keep people out. There's a lock there, but ain't working. Some old foundation walls. Really no signage whatsoever, so you don't know really what you're looking at. My guidebook, it said there was some stadiums up here, temples. You could see up there, very steep and rugged. Not very good paths. We'll zoom, pan around here, look at something else. Some old flooring down there. I'm not sure if it's original or what. Maybe we can get a closer look later. Well, whatever gate was here is not working. Somebody just pulled off the fencing to the right of it. Looking at some old walls again. Another one of these things. There may have been some sign there saying what this was, but it's not here anymore. Okay, we're back to the gate. If you want to call it that. It's not keeping anybody out. Just go in. Be kind enough to close it. It's got a latch here. There you go. Locked, and it'll keep everybody out. One more look. And this is the ancient site of Minoa.